In this video, we'll go over all of WoW news from the past week and try to compress it into a bite-sized video. First, let's go over the weekly events. The bonus event is Battlegrounds. The PvP brawl is Deepwind Dunk, which is okay. The Broken Isle world boss is Calamir, who drops nothing interesting. And the Archaeology bi-weekly is for the Wormy Tumpkins pet, who is actually really good, and worth getting if you don't already have one. Earlier today, the Speaker comic was released. Just like last week, Blizzard is releasing new comics to give some lore about the upcoming expansion like they did with Legion. So far, the Jaina and Magni comics haven't given any super vital information, and only give a few extra pieces of lore to complement the main story. So you can skip them and be fine, but they also add a lot of character moments to the characters featured so far and are worth checking out if that kind of thing interests you. Fury Warriors got a class redesign on the beta in the past week. The redesign is basically to make all abilities rage generators and only have one move be a rage spender. A concept I never really thought could work, and I found it a lot of fun trying it out in the beta. There was a lot of other changes too, but I'm not going to go in depth. Just know they are attempting to fix the big problems with certain specs. Big change was also announced for BFA involving pet battles. You see, they are going to introduce a new type of pet charm, and then make all stones be only purchasable by this new currency. So if you've been hoarding pet charms like I have, go out and spend them now on the instant max level and rarity upgrade stones, since those are the best two things to buy with pet charms once you have all the toys and pets. And for today's Warcraft Micro Facts, we have a little nod towards Lord Jaraxxus. During a quest in Argus, you have to face the pre-fel infused version of Jaraxxus, who was actually an office manager for the Conservatory. When you fight him, he'll say, "I am unimpressed. You face Jarasum, Grand Vizier of the Conservatory. Your arrogance will be your undoing."
Trifling gnome! Your arrogance will be your undoing! You face Jaraxxus, Eladar Lord of the Burning Legion!
Channel update. There was no bite-sized WoW news for the past 2 weeks, and that's because of two separate things that just happened to fall on those two Tuesdays. 2 weeks ago, I had to go see the doctor for a health problem I was having, and then last week I had to take my dog to the vet for one of his problems. I could have just made the video on Wednesday instead, but I didn't really feel like it. If I can't do it on Tuesday, I'm just not going to do it. Coincidentally, that was the first and second time I've ever missed a news video for a week since I started doing them last year. And with that, I'll see you all next week.